And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. And on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Parker Meadows, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there, tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Good chase that time. Pitch misses, and that's ball two. And a swing and a miss. One out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With two strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Kerry Carpenter now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Righty delivers. That one's upstairs, ball one. And now it's even 1-1. And that's ripped to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Riley Green. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
And a pitch. And downstairs. And the right-hander deals. That one drilled left field. March makes the play. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Carpenter off the first with two away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Good eye on that spot.
It's a good take.
left side, and foul ball. Looking for the K. One left for Detroit, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, pitching in our game today, Eric Skubal.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Kyle Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And he's swinging a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years, and what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Meadows on his way over and makes the grab. 2 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Matt Vierling. Wheeler back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that just misses.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look off. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That misses. 2-2.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
The 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Comes the 2-2. That one hit to right. Castellanos has this one sized up, hauls it in, and there's one away. Colton Heath up now for the Tigers. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
In the air to left center. Turner makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me out. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Inside, just missed.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
The line and pitch. And it's foul away. Two down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. We talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Two outs. Bounce to third. Moves it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
So digging in, Trey Sweeney. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side. Torkelson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Two now. That one is upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Kicks and fires. That one ripped right center field. And it's into the gap. Coming around third is Torkelson. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of
it. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he turns on the rubber, here with that live ball delivers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And we're level. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's That's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Alec Bohm. He was late there, strike one.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
One run across in the frame so far, bottom half of inning number 2. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
This is Bryson's stop. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tied up here in the early going.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. JT Realmuto steps in.
JT Realmuto, straight out of Carl Albert High School in Midwest City, Oklahoma.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Not close to that one, and that is ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Meadows makes a nice running catch. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. And he deals. Meadows, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And ball 1. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
2 and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Green at it for the second time, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul. Outside low, 1-2 to count. Now there's a ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4.
Not a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And that one fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
That really wasn't a bad pitch at all, but hitters these days just aren't afraid to get up on top of the plate.
First and second, 2 down. Next to hit, Matt Vierling. Wouldn't chase that time. Up the middle, and that one handled. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning. 2 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. As we go to the last of the 3rd, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The lefty fires. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He had a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now a chance for Johan Rojas. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Paris pulls it in on the run. So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, and he just misses.
Count 1-0.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Man at first, one away. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Here comes a pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the base balance is coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Turner stands in now and watches strike one.
So impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
And that one clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's off the mark. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
March, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is down low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And down the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Phillies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now, Colt Heath. Wheeler back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now, Trey Sweeney. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-0.
contact.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Flips the corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Harper. The line to the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Left-hand batter waits. To the right side, Keith. Harper retired.
Number 8.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Bounced out to short. Sweeney tosses across the first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The third baseman.
So up next, Alec Bohm. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. The line of the pitch. That one missing inside. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And a pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Good eye right there.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering is down low. 3-1. Right side. Stop. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Parker Meadows will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses. just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses. And now 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's ball
Inside,
4.
ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, but that last one wasn't even close.
At the plate, Kerry Carpenter, 1 for 2. Wheeler with a throw over, and he dives back in safely.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Fouled off, he was late. Now the 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he's really working him away this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And another ball. Late with the swing there. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Real mutual throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. And there's a hit. Coming home. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Now at the plate, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off to the right. Next offering misses. 1-1. And he's going to miss.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Got him looking. And there's 2 down.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Ripped to short. They get the force. 3rd out. That ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Bryson Stott.
The second baseman.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Threw the fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Oh, 2 now. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. In and out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
1 down. Phillies down a run. That clips the zone. Now 2-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run. And Realmuto is out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies, and he's already singled in this game. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Torkelson. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And our score remains 2-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Matt Vierling. The line to kick the pitch. That's in for a strike at 95. 1-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Taijuan Walker appears to be getting loose. Allard getting loose as well. Next offering upstairs. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just off the inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Squeeze through that one. It's a strikeout.
Classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball in the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Colt Heath now at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Heath measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a good eye there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
That smash towards center. Rojas hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now the first base.
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And the pitch. Battling here is as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Stays alive. That one missed.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And another ball. The next offering misses. And now 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
He goes down looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Tigers 2 and the Phillies 1. Well, we go bottom 6, and digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but he also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just try to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. You know, he saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Jackson Joe.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that one fouled off. Check swing, now look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Now that
So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Turner in now, takes ball one off the plate. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton getting cranked up as well. And the righty deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 2 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Taijuan Walker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. And here it comes. And that's outside. Ball 1. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Can't let it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
Now here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Ball one there. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The pitch.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's down on strikes. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. To third might be two. Feed to second, that's one. And that's two. One error in the inning, but nothing more. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Tigers 2 and the Phillies 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Tyler Holt.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Bryce Harper blasts one out the opposite way. It's 2-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Late on that fastball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The line of the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and fires. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The pitch. Way outside, ball two.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's swinging.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement, but still, that one tied him up. He couldn't get the barrel to it.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now
here is Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game. Here, the bottom of the seventh. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. At the belt and fires. Foul ball still 0-2. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't make the swing. You know, as a hitter, it's just really hard to take. And there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And now it is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Now he catches the corner for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Foul. What about playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Two outs.
Head Colby.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spin on it.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the eighth. Now it's going to be Gary Carpenter. Walker back to work. Line drive, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Go-ahead run on base. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in a scoring position.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Calls it in for the out.
Up next is the Tigers. The right fielder, Wendell
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Brings it in. Now there's 2 left.
The first base is 8.
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Outside low, ball 1. And another ball.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. And they lead it. It's 4-2.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
So 2 down. Colt Pete up now for the Tigers. Ripped on the ground to second. To first. That's the 3rd out. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now with pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Will Vest.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
The left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
The pitch. There's a strike. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jason Foley, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Brisky also getting ready. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Torkelson steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out of the 8th. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Kyle Schwarber. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. right-hander deals. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Misses. Down 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, twisted his hands. Nice job.
Here's Turner now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's inside. The tying run at the plate. That clips the corner. The 1-1. And that one missing low. With the tying run at the plate, near the bottom half of the eighth inning. In the air, foul off first. Torkelson drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. They trail it here, 4-2. We go to the ninth, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The right-hander back to work. That's outside, and that's ball one. Bounce to the left side. Boom. Whips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now that shortstop,
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away. You're in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. That one a little bit high, and that is ball one. And he takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
Having a solid inning so far in relief. Getting through this inning only down 2 can get their life.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball. A nice round trip run.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jose Alvarado. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and he breaks his bat. And that is that. Tigers add 1 to the lead on this homer. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jason Foley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. And the pitch. And delivers outside. Foley, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and pop off in foul ground. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 8.
And now, Nick Castellanos. And this is inside. The Tigers leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The pitch. Check swing, no appeal. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Now, third base.
Now here is Alec Bohm. Ball one, no strikes. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit to third, and it throws off line, safe at third. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's in there, 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tying run at the plate. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out. So they're down to their final out. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. They're down to their final strike.
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The Phillies down to their final strike. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 runners on base. Tigers ball 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.